All right, guys, this is gonna be a quick, short video on me, just keeping it real and raw. I feel like I needed to make this slide because I feel like it's time that I really open up to my true, authentic self, and I really want to show you and tell you who I am personally and what I've gone through my journey that may or may not help you. So follow along here because this title is "Faking a Lifestyle I have never lived to being free." That's a typo there. Let me fix that after this. So, as you guys know, I'm from South Florida. I've lived in South Florida now for over 10 years, and I just recently moved to Bangkok, Thailand. And the reason why I'm telling you all this, right, and my journey of living in Miami and living this certain lifestyle is because I spent a lot of time on social media over the last 5 years, growing my business, scaling my business, doing a lot of things on social media to make sure that, I can operate at a high level and make money. Now, the cons of that have been the pros of it. Let's just start with the pros. Has been awesome. I made a lot of money. I got to travel the world, make new friends, make new connections, grow myself, right? Grow a business mindset and all that good stuff. Now, the cons of working online and working in that social setting that I was in was that there were things at times where I did things out of my own character that I felt was not me at my purest intentions. And, I would chase a quick bag, I would chase the money over chasing my purpose, right? It would be more about the money, less about the intentions that you're giving to someone, some things. And I blame myself for this, right? I spend a lot of time consuming social media and the bullshit narratives that you can really get yourself down this rabbit hole if you're on social media, or if you're making money, you're a content creator. So I just wanted to tell you guys, my story, my background about how I felt at the time, and why I'm making this video is for you guys to understand and learn and grow at the same time. So spent a lot of time on social media, was living in Miami, you know, I was doing things. So this photo here, I wasn't front row. That's just social media, right? I was not sitting front row spending $10,000 a ticket. I was in the bleachers. I was way high up. Okay, I got the opportunity from a good friend of mine who had tickets after the game to go and shoot the hoop. But to show you that photo, I just want to keep it real and raw with everyone. That me sitting down here was just for the gram, right? Everybody, bitches love the gram. So I just wanted to have a nice photo, show you that, wow, oh my God, he's front row, and do it for the flex. So I was doing things to impress people to try and make it look like I was hot shit, when in reality, I ain't shit. Okay. So stay humble until you can back it up. And once you can back it up, keep going. Now, the difference, I want you to realize that there is a difference between flexing and grabbing attention. There's nothing wrong with flexing. Just know what you're flexing. Just know that your flexing could be real, right? If you have a Lambo, go ahead and show them that it's your Lambo. Okay, show paperwork. People, too much of our social media, we're getting so consumed with showing off, showing the best things about our lives, that in reality it hurts us in the long run. We show so much, we fake it till we make it, that it just becomes a hurtful thing later on, because hey, that guy really, it's not his Lambo. So if you don't own that Lambo, tell them it's rented. I think people would appreciate more if you were to tell them about the real shit. Okay, we do too much deceiving as marketers. You see some marketers who are very good at the deception, that over time it runs out. Take Dan Lok, for example, right? He was a Chinese Canadian entrepreneur that was doing really well in business on YouTube, and comes to find out years later he was known as a top scammer. So for me, it's time to change that narrative for myself. And so your truest self will be what will attract the right clients to you. Over the times, I've had clients that were not the best clients for me, because I gave that energy out there. And from by me giving the energy out there, that is the client that I consumed. Now, guys, The environment can change you. I was living in Miami where, you know, we have a lot of fake stuff. We got a lot of fakeness out here in these streets of Miami, right? And whilst you're living in South Florida, right, you see it. You hear about it, right? You see the times, and oh, this is just my speaker, by the way. I just wanted to pick this up because, this is what I used to do, guys. I used to go ahead and put that money sign on here, that fake money, right? And take that photo. Let's get it. Let's get it. But don't try to fake being a ball if you ain't got $1 million. Okay? Don't fake it. Keep it real. Keep it real. Now, by me faking a certain lifestyle, it actually attracted the wrong crowd for me. As I was telling you, your environment can change you. That environment of me being in South Florida, the Miami area, there was not a lot of realness in me. I was trying to show off. I was trying to look good. I was trying to impress people that weren't really the right. I didn't want someone that was in that category of just attracting the wrong things. So keep it real and you'll attract the right ladies and the right networks. So a little bit about the West, right? And personally, these are my point of views. You might have a certain point of view for yourself. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, dog. Now, the West will have you keeping up with the Joneses, and most particularly in Miami, Florida. You want to buy things that are probably out of your budget that if you can't afford it, why do you have to flex it? So take it from me, guys. I bought a Christian, that shirt right there, that's on this right here, that's $1,000. That's $1,000, a Christian Dior shirt. That, to be honest, I I can go buy that shit in Thailand and buy that shit. It doesn't matter. It's the same material. It's the same things. Now, I bought it for different reasons, okay? And that reason I think was more for a reward for myself of the hard work that I put in my business. But also at the same time, I've got to take in consideration, right? Am I buying this for the flex of being out there at the dinners to show as a status symbol, which I think most people do in Miami, or am I buying it for the pleasure of just liking the brand? It's a back and forth in my head at times. Okay, I bought in the Christian Dior shirts, the shoes as well for $1,000. I got 3 Louis Vuitton shoes for $1,000. I got 2 Louis Vuitton shirts for $1,000. So in total, my closet's worth the same price that I could buy a car with. Okay. And what is it worth? I mean, the value goes down after you buy it. So all this materialistic stuff is wasting my money. It could have been spent on experiences over memories and taking my friends on nice trips, taking my parents, my family on a nice vacation, giving my grandma a lot of love, taking her, paying for medical bills, paying for whatever. But of course, you want to look good in things, don't get me wrong. And how do we solve that problem? Like I said, the West in certain cities will have you keeping up with the Joneses. Okay? I was living what I believe was a fake lifestyle. Too busy showing off to impress people that I don't even care about, and they don't even care about me. So, you are going to be a product of your environment. If you surround yourself with fake people, it's right here, you'll be the fifth person. Take notes, guys. I was that person. So, why did I buy? I really have to ask myself, why did I buy that Christian Dior t-shirt? Why did I do it? Okay. It's simply, I'm getting more and more self-aware as I'm living here in Thailand, is that it was simply a cover up for not putting in the real hard work. And what do I mean by that? I covered up the Louis Vuitton and the Christian Dior shirts to show I had big dick energy. It was to show that I have style and to show that, a lot of people wear things in shirts, right, to cover up what's underneath their their skin. It's to show that you're not fat. Some people wear things to show that you're not fat and to wear a really tight t-shirt, right? Really, really nice things. Now, what happens if you're in shape and you have a dying physique? Is there any need to go and buy designers? A black V-neck tee will do perfectly just fine, right? You can still get the girls. I thought having a Christian Dior shirt, Louis Vuitton, was gonna get me hella bitches, hella girls, and make me like, hella handsome, right? I thought it was gonna give me all that stuff. But you can really wear nice things. If I had a nice body, I could wear anything, right? If you had a six pack, you were shredded, you were ripped, you could wear a simple V-neck t-shirt from Walmart, boys, and you'd be all right. So your shorts would look better, right? These shorts I have on now, shows my legs. I'm not don't need to buy those Dior shorts. My legs do the talking. When I squat in the gym, when I'm deadlifting, those are what's showing the results. Your jelly roll fat right here wouldn't stick out, right? Because now you've cut down, right? I used to be 22% body fat. Now I'm about 14%, 14.5% right now, and I'm still trying to cut the last bit of fat off. So you'll have that clean aesthetic look for yourself. And just my little tip for buying nice things, it's like, why would you want to buy all these nice things when all you could do is just get a simple black V-neck, especially if you don't have the budget for buying nice things, which for me, it was hit or miss. I mean, they always say you should use 5% for excessive spending of your income. Now, $1,000, you have to gross at least maybe 150,000 a year USD to afford that. So, wearing nice things can make you feel like Superman. Not gonna lie. There's times when I felt my dick was bigger because I did wear some really nice clothes, and I thought, I was the man. I was top G. Now, try and just minimize spending your last paycheck on designers, and unless you have the income, like I was saying. Normalize reaching your full potential first before going in that shirt. Stop keeping up with the Joneses, my friends. The Joneses is what's going to keep you broke. It's about how much money you can save, not how much money you can spend. Okay? And number 3, get rid of that fucking belly fat, right? That's what's weighing your confidence down. It's all in here. It's all inside your head. True freedom. If you really want to live that free life, true freedom is wearing whatever the fuck you want to wear. And last and not least, but work on being the best version of yourself, hands down. This is simply the best thing you can possibly do for yourself. Okay? This is me in the early 2024. This is me in the summer of 2024. It's time to get up and do something about your life, because if you don't change, nothing else will. Now, my solutions are going to be take a step back from your current reality. Okay? If you feel and you're hearing this message and you're living that fake, inauthentic lifestyle because of social media, because of what you're trying to portray, because of you're trying to grow a business, I think people will have more real life shit and be able to vibe with you more if you can break free from that. So I want you to really take a step back from your current reality. Take a break. Go somewhere where things are new to you. For me, it was coming to Thailand, where things are new to me, where I didn't have to show off to anyone else. I don't know anyone here. I don't have to show off what I'm wearing, what I'm doing, making sure that of course I want to be presentable. I think number 1, you need to be presentable at all times, right? You want to be able to have nice haircut, nice teeth, fix the physical parts of you, right? Before you get into the external parts of you, which I mean are the clothing, the designs. Make sure everything else is good on your body. And that should help you less with buying designers and helping out buying all that stuff, okay? So take a step back from your current reality. Take a break. Figure out yourself. Be self-aware. Keep asking why you buy these things. I bought these designers because of validation. I wanted to get validated to know that a guy like me, a small little Asian kid, had big dick energy to show off, to make sure I look good. But in reality, the validation comes from the muscles that you're building at the gym, the grind, the everyday grind, guys. So ask yourself, is this really you? Is this something that you really see yourself doing? For me, I couldn't see myself living a fake lifestyle anymore. I was fed up. I was not internally happy with what I was doing in Miami. it was fake. It was fake news, and the people I was around is fucking fake news. So, do you need validation from other people, or can you find it internally? Right? With social media on the rise, we can mix the two. Okay. You want to promote your business, you want to grow your business. At the same time, you want to make sure that you're doing it for the business, not for your own internal validations. Because I put a shirtless photo, on, am I looking for the likes? If I'm putting a bikini photo on social media, am I doing it for the attention? Am I doing it for my business? Am I doing it for both? That's something that I can't really give you. It's something that you can speak to a therapist about. But my solutions are look deeper, because you'll find a deeper meaning with your life. Now, I show you this because there's two people here, right? There's one that's posing for the camera and probably really unhappy and is on a jet that he just rented, okay? And on the other side, there's someone that looks truly happy, is traveling the world, making money online, doing things that excite him, seeing new adventure, versus the guy on the left that is posing for the camera. And quite frankly, it's a marketing stunt too. So I do these things because I know that that's what the audience wanted to see. Now, with YouTube, I want to be a bit more authentic, be my true authentic self, where the different apps can really have a different impersonation on you. So Instagram is very, very attention grabbing for photos like this on the left. So that is why I personally had a photo like that. Now with YouTube, I think I could be my true authentic self. And that's the reasons why I'm here on this platform, to share my story, share my life, and give you boys and girls just the new authentic self of Joey Grayson, and make sure that you get a lot of value out, so that way you can change your life. You can make sure that you're not living in someone else's reality on social media. You're living in your own current reality, and you're being truly fulfilled on what you know is possible and what you know is happiness deep down. So that's it for today, guys. Just want to say one final thing, right? Keep it real, G's. Keep it motherfucking real, boys. Let's go.